Hi everybody. So my name is Bonnie, and in case you can't tell, I'm a teacher. I teach online for a company called VIP Kids, and I will put a link below if you want to check it out. If not, it's totally fine. I just wanted to record here because this is where I have my camera and everything. But this video has nothing to do with VIP Kid. So I've never done a personal video before, and it's very intimidating. It's very, very scary, and I'm pretty overwhelmed because I don't know what exactly I want to say. Um, but I wanted to basically talk about the Younique Foundation, and I wanted to also tell you guys that so I'm a Christian, and I feel like God has been putting on my heart to make YouTube videos for a while now. Um, that's very hard for me to do because I'm a really shy person in the beginning. And even though I teach online, it's a totally different thing to record videos on YouTube and let other people see it. So I tend to overthink and I get very stressed out and overwhelmed. But anyways, the kind of videos that I want to make are about mental health, about just whatever kind of things that I'm going through. I really want to share them with you. And if I learn something or if something helps me, I really want to start sharing that on YouTube. Um, and yeah, kind of do that. So, mental health, I'm sure I'll make more videos about that later, but for today, I wanted to talk about the Younique Foundation. So, I heard about the company called Younique because I know some people that sell the makeup. And I decided to research it one day, just going online. And I was scrolling and I found that they have a nonprofit. And I kept going further and further and further and learned all about it. And it's called the Younique Foundation. And they have a thing called the Haven Retreat. And I kept on researching it. And I was so surprised to find this because I hadn't really seen this in other areas before. So the Younique Foundation and the Haven Retreat is where women can go to a 4-day retreat in Utah. And it's basically for women that have been sexually abused as children or under the age of 18. And you go, and it's a retreat where you learn so many tools and you meet fellow survivors and that type of thing. And I thought, there's no way that they would pick me, like, out of all the people that apply to go to this retreat. So I was like, I might as well apply. Why not? I didn't think anything would happen. Well, it did happen. Fast forward through the application process, which is super easy, by the way. You just fill out the online questions, and there is a wait list, but keep on going, and you fill out the time that might work for you. And I did all of that, and the only thing that you have to pay for is just to get to Utah. So for me, I had to fly there and I had to fly home. But everything else, food, lodging, the sessions, everything that goes on at the retreat is completely free for the survivor. So I couldn't believe that I was going to do it, but I really know without a shadow of a doubt that God has been growing me so, so, so much, even from a year ago, even from 6 months ago. It's just been happening. I've just been growing, 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 growing to the point now that I was strong enough to go on a plane to Utah, to a place I've never been, to be with people that I have never met. And yeah, trust your innermost secrets and your darkest secrets with a bunch of strangers. And I did that, and I just came back right Thursday night, and it's just a whirlwind of emotions, and I don't even have all the words to say right now. And I'm sure that I'll probably make some more videos about it later. Um, but I just wanted to say thank you to the Younique Foundation, to anyone that works with Younique. It was absolutely incredible, very empowering, amazing, and it's just awesome. And I'm sure, like I said, I'll give more details later. This is my first video, so don't really know what I'm doing yet. But I just wanted to share a couple of thoughts with you. And I just really have a message for anyone that is listening to this video that has been sexually abused. There is hope, and I know it doesn't always feel like it. I definitely am the first one to admit that I don't have hope a lot of times. Going into the retreat, I did not have hope. I was very hopeless. And this happened a long time ago, when I was 12. So these scars that they leave with us, they last a lifetime. They can last a lifetime. And for me, in my situation, I have physical problems that I'm still dealing with, and that can be incredibly depressing and discouraging and very hard to deal with. And no, I'm not healed. It's not like you just wave a magic wand and get healed in, 4 days. But the support that they give you is amazing. You're surrounded by women that have gone through similar situations, so that community is unlike anything I've ever been a part of. And you have therapists there that are with you every step of the way to make sure that you feel safe. And there's just so much to talk about. One of the things that they really want for us is to feel like we can reclaim hope. And after the retreat, I definitely feel like I have reclaimed hope. And I know within myself, I'm a much stronger person, very strong. I'm very empowered. And for the first time in my life, I'm giving myself permission to love myself. And I'm giving myself permission to say that I am beautiful, I am strong, I am resilient, I am a warrior, and so are you. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Most of the time, it doesn't feel like it to me. But I'm going to keep telling myself that, and one day I'll believe it. I'm not there yet, but it will happen. And maybe you're not there. Maybe you don't feel valued, you don't feel worth it. And you know what? I think it's normal for people that have been abused to feel that way. Um, I started crying when I was talking to my therapist at the retreat, but it kind of dawned on me all of a sudden, and I said out loud, my voice matters. And it never really felt like it mattered growing up and going through abuse and going through different kinds of things. Never felt like my voice mattered. And now I'm reclaiming hope, and I'm telling myself, I do matter. My voice matters. I am beautiful. I am strong. And it's not easy to tell yourself that. It's not easy to believe it, but it's true. And the more that we tell ourselves this, the more it's going to become a reality for us. And so I'm going to leave pretty soon, but I wanted to show you a couple of things. This is a bowl that I made at the retreat. It's polka dots because I love polka dots. Notice that it was broken. Okay? In the retreat, we have to break our bowls with a hammer. And it's extremely hard to do that when you find a bowl that you really like and then you have to get a hammer and break it. But it's very symbolic because we are like the bulls. We are beautiful, we're precious, you know. And then the abuse happens, the trauma happens, and it breaks us. And we might feel ugly, we might feel worthless. How can a bull hold anything? How can the bull do its job, right? If it's broken. But then you start to piece it together, and with glue and whatever it was we used, I don't really know. But it's called kintsugi. That's the practice of breaking something and then finding more value in it as you piece it back together, basically. And that's us. We've been broken. We feel worthless. We feel guilty. We feel shame. But as we heal together in this journey, and as we take steps to change and become more strong and become more beautiful within ourselves, we become more valuable than we've ever been, and we become stronger, and we become warriors. And we have this community of other survivors and other sisters, and I want you to know I'm here for you. Even if I didn't meet you, even if you weren't at the retreat, please reach out to me, because I would love to talk to you. You don't have to go through this alone. I felt very alone my entire life, and I felt alone 2 weeks ago. I only now feel strong and feel like I have a community because I just came back from the retreat. So, last thing that I want to share is when you go to the retreat, everybody gets a journal. This was my journal. Every journal is different, it looks different, but I did a lot of reflecting because I like to write. And I want to read to you something that I wrote on my last day there. This is what was going through my mind as I was trying to do a lot of reflecting. Okay, so I'm going to read this. I met some amazing women that have gone through similar things. We are all resilient. We are beautiful. We are kind, good people, despite what people have put us through. We are incredibly strong and tough. We are bold. We are free. We can express ourselves. We can make a difference in this world. My breakthrough is that now I know I have a voice, like I said, and that my voice matters. I know I have a voice. My voice is powerful. You can't silence me. Your words and your actions might seem to silence me. Your abuse and your neglect and the trauma you put me through might seem like they have silenced me. My own inner voice might think that it's silenced, but for too long I've been listening to the wrong voice. I've been listening to the unspoken words of trauma. I've been listening to the part of me that has been broken. I've been listening to the little girl that never had a chance to heal. I've been listening to the world and all of its judgments that they place on me. And I have believed all of those voices and internalized them. But no more. This week has taught me different. I am different. Today I have a different voice. The voice says, I'm beautiful. I'm worth all of the work that it takes to heal. I'm a strong warrior. Nobody's going to stop me. My voice is no longer going to have the power to tell me I can't do something. I can do anything. It's not that I'm fearless, because I'm scared every minute, but I'm a conqueror, because despite these fears, I press on. Despite being terrified and anxious, I take care of my everyday living. I keep going, even when the dark seems insurmountable, and that makes me strong. That makes me brave and courageous. And these voices of truth, for once, are coming from me. They're not coming from other people telling me, you're so strong, like, you can do it, you can do whatever you put your mind to. No offense, but I don't really care what other people say, because they don't have to live inside of my brain. But I care what I think for the first time. I care what I say about me, because it does matter. And these are voices of truth that are finally coming from me. I have a strength that I will no longer deny. I am a powerful force, and nobody will tear me down. I will not give anyone the power to define me. I'm taking my power back. My voice is what matters. My opinion and my self-worth is now, for the first time, what is most important to me. And I'm not going to go back. It's not easy to listen to this new foreign voice. Sometimes I don't believe what it's telling me, that I'm beautiful and that I can love my body the way it is right now, in all of its imperfections. Right now, even though I still have physical problems. Right now, even though I don't see healing in sight, I don't see the end in sight, I'm going to love my body because this is the journey that I'm on. This is where I'm at right now, and that's okay. And I'm learning to be okay. I'm going to keep saying all of the positive self-talk because one day I will believe this new voice. Until then, I choose to accept who I am and love myself. So ladies, let me just encourage you, keep going. We're here for each other. And this is a quote that I got while I was at the retreat. It says, "You are loved. You are important. You are beautiful. You are worth it." And it's true. We really are worth it. And I hope that you tell yourself you're worth it even when you don't believe it, like I'm doing. Because one day we'll start believing it. And please reach out to me if you want more information or if you just want to talk to someone. I am completely okay with that. Also, on the last day of the retreat, they give us this amazing necklace. I haven't put it on yet because my arm is broken, and so I can't really put it on. But once my arm is healed, I will probably wear this every day. But it says, "Reclaim hope." This is what it looks like. Well, it's kind of hard to see. "Reclaim hope." And on the back of the necklace, it has lines that represent the kintsugi bowls as a reminder of where we came from and what we learned at the retreat. So I hope you like this video. Definitely going to keep sharing more of what's on my heart. So if you thought it was interesting or if you just want to show some support, then go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I can't wait to share some more with you. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.